So I get tapped on my shoulder. Some guy comes up to me and he goes, hey, I think something just happened to your friend. People just came up here, pulled him out of the VIP area, and now he's gone. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? So I said, hold on one second. I looked over to Jermaine Dupri. I'm like, listen, man, I know what you may think. I know you want me to be in the next single and the next group. You know, I know you like getting the young people to be your superstars, but I can't do that. I'm about marketing, man. I'm a marketer. I can't be in your next video. Just kidding, that didn't happen. But anyways, I told Jermaine, I'll be right back. I went and I looked over off the rail where all the people were like out there dancing, and I was excited because Steve was about to throw a cake, but now I had to find my guy and see what happened to him. And I look out and I see him getting escorted out. All these people are like escorting him out, and you know, it looks like a big commotion going out there, and I'm like, man, I gotta go get him. And I went over, and I gotta admit, I contemplated. I'm like, well, you know, he'll find his way back to the room. He'll be all right. And I went back and I started talking to Jermaine. I said, I can't do that. So then I went out and I left, and I went through the crowd, and I was trying to find this guy, and now I'm frustrated. I'm trying to like text him, and I'm calling him. He's not picking up his phone. It's so many people, and now, you know, I'm feeling some kind of odd way. I couldn't help but just look back. I just looked back at the VIP area. Everybody having a good time, and now I was amongst the crowd. Somebody slapped me in the back of the head. I was getting bumped all around. I'm like, man, now I know why everybody was trying to get up there. I wanted to get back, but I then thought, oh, hey, I gotta go find my guy. So anyways, I kept going through the crowd, reaching through, and I thought I saw him. I ran up and I turned the guy around, and it wasn't him, and he turned around, he swung at me, and I ducked like Floyd Mayweather, and I kept running through the club, and then I got out to the club, all right? It was like the exit sign, and I did one last like wait. I said, hey, I still got my VIP band on. I looked back, and I'm like, cakes, my friend. Cakes, my friend. Being the loyal guy I am, I chose my friend. I went out, and then it was over before it began. So now I'm walking through the casino in a bad mood. I'm like pouting, you know, I'm swinging my hand like a kid that just parents told him he couldn't have candy. And I'm calling my friend. I'm like, where the heck are you? You just got us kicked out of the VIP party. Jermaine Dupri was trying to get me in his next video. What's going on right here? So I'm walking around and I'm thinking I'm seeing him. That's not him. Is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Oh, that ain't him. And then finally I get a call from him. He's like, hey man, I'll meet you back at the hotel room. I'm like, what happens? And right as he's getting ready to tell me what happens, Mr. X calls me. I'm like, hey, gotta answer the call from Mr. X. I mean, the man's put me up there with Steve Aoki, throwing cakes, hanging out with Jermaine. You can wait. So I picked up the phone, Mr. X, and then he's mad. He's like, what the heck happened? And you know, my assistant told me that you had to leave, and you know, we got you up there. We were so excited. He said that, you know, the person you were with was causing commotion in the VIP area. What's going on, man? Tell me what happened. What happened, Vince? Why are you getting kicked out of VIP parties? I'm like, man, I don't know what happened. I was chilling with Jermaine, and then next thing I know, I'm getting tapped. And, you know, I'm looking out there and I'm seeing my man getting escorted out. He just called me. I'll call you back and let you know what happened. So anyhow, I jump in a cab. I head all the way back to the hotel room, and I go to the room and I open up the door, and I'm mad. I'm like, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind and tell him how he ruined an opportunity of a lifetime, a party that only Mr. X can throw. And I get in, I open it, and he's not in there. I'm like, okay, great. Now what? Was he getting kicked out of the hotel too? So finally, like 20 minutes later, you know, he comes walking in, knocking on the door, comes walking in, head all down, looking just pitiful, like, what happened? He's like, hey man, I can't help what happened. I'm sorry I ruined your night. I'm like, what do you mean you couldn't help what happened? How did you get kicked out of a VIP area, man? We had the world at our fingertips. We were about to see cakes hit people in the face. We were about to see something that no one ever experiences. From a first perspective view, it was awesome. How can you get thrown out of the VIP party? And he goes, man, I saw this girl, she looked like J-Lo. I tried to pull her over the rail, and you know, they said, you know, I couldn't do that, and they just came and they escorted me out. I'm like, what does she look like? He said, J-Lo. I'm like, okay, I get it, man. I'm like, I get it. You try to pull J-Lo over the rail. I mean, I might have to pull J-Lo over the rail too. But I'm saying, hey, next time all you had to do was walk her around and tell the guy to let her in. He's like, I could have did that. I'm like, yes, you could have did it. So I slapped him a couple times, you know, had to spank him because he was younger. You know, gotta, you know, teach the young kids how to act when they're out at the VIP parties. After I smacked him up a few times, like, hey, let's go out. Let's go, you know, down to the tables and have a good time. We're leaving first thing in the morning. But anyhow, he ruined a great time in the VIP area, but it was still worth it because I got to just hang out and experience something that I had never experienced before.